Kettle Talk. Before you were born, God had a conversation about you. He didn't discuss your skin tone. He didn't debate your nationality. He didn't consult a committee about which island you'd come from, which neighborhood you'd grow up in, or which side of the ocean your mother would cry on when she couldn't make the rent. No, he spoke about your purpose. He said, and I need you to hear this. He said, I am going to place something inside of this person that the world will need, not want, need. And then he placed you deliberately, strategically, intentionally into a lineage, into a bloodline, into a people who have survived the unsurvivable, a people who were stolen from land but never stolen from destiny, a people who was stripped of language but never stripped of voice, a people who were told for 400 years that they were nothing and still produced kings and queens and scholars and builders and healers and dreamers who changed the face of this earth. That is who you come from, and that is who is listening right now. See, the problem is not that we lack greatness. The problem is that somewhere between the plantation and the present, between the colony and the city, between the island and the immigration line, somebody convinced us that our story was a story of lack, that we come from broken homes, broken systems, broken people. But I have come to tell you today, nothing about you is broken. You are not broken. You are unfinished. And there is a divine difference between the two. Broken means it's over. Unfinished means God is still working. And if He is still working, then you are still becoming. Your family is still becoming. Your community is still becoming. Your children are still becoming. And that means the best of who we are has not yet been seen. So what is this show? This show is a table, not a stage, not a soapbox, not a courtroom. A table. The kind your grandmother had. The kind where the food was always ready and the truth was always welcome and nobody had to perform to be accepted. This is where the Caribbean, the African, and the African American diaspora sits down together and has the conversations that transform us. Not just inform us, transform us. Because information without transformation is just noise. And we have had enough noise. We're not here to argue. We're here to heal. We're not here to blame. We're here to build. We're not here to look back in anger. We're here to look forward with clarity. Because the generation watching us right now, your sons, your daughters, your nieces, your nephews, the children on your block, they are not waiting for a perfect family. They are waiting for an honest one. They are not waiting for someone who has all the answers. They are waiting for someone brave enough to ask the right questions. And that is what we do here. This is the Kettle Talk, where the conversation is always warm, always real, and sometimes it might just boil over a little bit. But hear me when I say this. What boils over here doesn't burn, it purifies. Because when water boils, it doesn't become less, it becomes steam. It becomes power. It becomes something that can move engines and open doors and shift the atmosphere of an entire room. And that is what happens when our people sit together and speak the truth. We don't just talk, we rise. Welcome to the Kettle Talk. The kettle is on. Pull up your chair.
Good afternoon, family. It is Wednesday, and today is the 14th of April. No, I'm sorry. Today is the 15th of April. I don't know where I get the 14th from. Today is the 15th of April, and time is 2:09 p.m. And welcome to the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio HD. Family, I want to say good afternoon, silent listeners, chat room family, wherever you are, good afternoon. The kettle is back, the water is hot, and based on what happened on Monday, you all are ready to talk. So let's talk, family. And let me see who's in the chat room. Good afternoon, family. Oh, listen, I have to update my stuff here. Let me see who is here. Real Mobe, good afternoon. Jesus. Let's see. Okay. Before we do the chat room, let's do that later. But let's focus. Center yourself, Lusty. Good afternoon, family. You are locked into the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio, HD 97.9 HD4, South Florida, 103.3 HD3 in Philly and New Jersey. And today's Wednesday. You're going to be with me from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., where the culture steeps and the conversation pours and the music feels like home. So now listen, Monday we talk about the sandwich generation, talking about mama raising the children, also forgetting to take care of ourselves. We're big on not taking care of ourselves. And the chat room, yes, chat room went off. It was crazy. We get to talk. So people were typing, people were sharing, people were saying, yeah, that is me. Yes. That is my life, and that is also my life as well. This is my life. That's your life. Nobody ever talks about this right now on the radio. So right now, and that tells me a lot. So I'm going to dive into topics that I know is a part of our community. And it told me that when we get real on this show, when we stop playing and start talking, you show up, and I love that. I really do love that, family. So today, we're going into part 2. Same energy, different angle. So on Monday, we talk about the emotional cost of carrying everybody. Today, we're talking about the financial cost. Because family, the grocery cart don't lie. The prices are up, the tariffs are real, the barrel is heavier to fill, and heavier to ship. Do you realize that shipping costs has also increased dramatically? And your paycheck is sitting in the corner looking confused like, I thought I was enough. No, you're not enough. So today, you have the same paycheck and everything is happening. So today we're talking about money, not the Wall Street kind of money, the kitchen table kind of money, the kind that keeps you up at night. I think it's last week or week before I talk about money, but I talk about it in a different perspective. So today we're talking about the kitchen table kind of money. But first, let me give you some music to bring you into what I'm going to talk about. I want the music to kind of touch your soul. So I'm going to roll into the music kind of thing right now. So let me find you Jimmy Cliff. Many rivers to cross, but I can't say goodbye. That's what I'm going to give you right now before I dive into the topic. So here we go. This is Jimmy Cliff. So I'm giving you Jimmy Cliff, and it's all about the struggle and the perseverance. Then I'm going to give you Burning Spear with Marcus Garvey, which is about self-reliance and roots. And I am trying to find my coffee rapture. I can't find it, but I can substitute something for gratitude and energy. So right now, family, with Jimmy Cliff, it opens with this weight of the journey. Burning Spear, bring the roots and self-reliance back into the fold. And family, this sets me up to talk about our topic, when the kettle boils over. So keep it locked where you got it. Don't change that dial. We still have our radiothon going on, so please contribute to the radio. We'll talk about it in depth a little bit later. So right now, I want you to just keep it locked where you got it. If you're up in Philly, hold it down on 103.3 HD3. If you are in South Jersey, I want you to hold it down on 103.3 as well. And for those in South Florida, it's 97.9 HD. I'm your host, LusteJA of the Kettle Talk, and I will be right back. So here we go with a little bit of Jimmy Cliff. Many rivers to cross. But I can't seem to find my river. And I traveled along. Why could I go? Many rivers to cross, and it's only my word that keeps me alive. I've been making one for years, and I'm nearly survived because of my pride. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. It's such a change to be on your own. A woman left and she did say why. But I guess I left to cry. I've got many money waters to cross over. It's been hard. Find a way over. Wandering on the Lord, and I traveled along. Why this all go on? Sometimes it gets so lonely. I scream on to myself. I said, yeah. Love is my foundation. Wisdom is my capital. Struggle is my manner. The truth is my redeemer. Sorrow is my companion. Love is my foundation. True love is my foundation. Man, I live on the floor. And it's been so hard to find my way over. Wandering on the love. And I travel so long. Oh, I could Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Can't get no food to eat. Can't get no money to spend. Oh, can't get no food to eat. Can't get no money to spend. Oh. Come, little one, oh, let me do what I can for you. And you, hello. Come, little one, come. Oh, let me do what I can. For you, but you alone. Oh. You know the right hand do it now. Shall be spanked with many stripes. Weeping and wailing and mourning. You got yourself to blame. I tell you. The right. I beg you, oh, tell you to do right. Beg you to do right. Oh. He's nowhere around, he can't be found. First betrayer who gave away Marcus Garvey, son of Satan. First promise, catch them Garvey. Oh, hold them Marcus, hold them. Prophecy fulfilled. Oh, catch them, Garvey, catch them. Hold them, Marcus, hold them.
Oh, Marcus, Gavin, Marcus.
Coffee come in like a rapture, and everybody get captured. Play sleep up like helicopter, when them see the lyrics constructor. Coffee come in like a rapture, and everybody get captured. Play sleep up like helicopter, when them see the lyrical doctor. Coffee acting up the temperature for them, see. Me know the man fi but friend me fi enemy. Yo, of course me see people there around me so plenty, but me pocket na empty, me need space. So Lord, get me see them a watch me to a clock now. Must see to me everything for lockdown. Sitting in a the bed, the bikini at the century, a drench me, but for me fire go blaze. And I see him way, so me see the enemy a protest. Oh, and him could come the closest. No, I can feel still I do the mostest. I want me to put in work and touch the process. Oh, yes, that's how we grind right now. Coffee with the prime time flow. Time for we accumulate the kinds I know. And me say, give me the signs like, whoa, coffee come in like a rapture, and everybody get captured. Play sleep up like helicopter, when them see the lyrics constructor. Coffee come in like a rapture, and everybody get captured. Play sleep up like helicopter, when them see the lyrical doctor. Tell them to give me no limit.
Yes, family. I am back. This is LusteJA on the Kettle Talk. So let's talk about what's happening in your wallet. Because what's happening in your wallet is affecting your health, your family, your sleep, and your peace of mind. And I want to say good afternoon to my chat room family. Oh, I have these two big screens, but one of them, I think I'm not seeing it too well. Oh, I need to get one of those eye formula from BioLife. Seriously. Good afternoon, Miss Christine. Good afternoon, Miss Patricia. Sister Carlene Brown, good afternoon. Servant David, good afternoon. Patty 1, Patricia 1, good afternoon. So family, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I need you to pull up a chair because we need to talk about this. Okay? So the prices, this is called the kettle boil over time. The prices are not your imagination. I want you to listen to me carefully. The prices are not your imagination. First thing, I used to, I need you to know you are not crazy. No, you're not. The prices really did go up. It's not in your head, as many of us think. Some people will tell you, oh, things always go up. No, not always. And that's just how it is. Nope, it is not. No. This is different. This is fast. This is not a little 50 cents increase. This is rice going up from $8 to $15. Oh, yes. This is cooking oil doubling. Listen, I use olive oil. And I used to be able to get an olive oil, a big 3 liters of olive oil for like $12.99 and $15.99. Depends on the store. Today, it's $22 and $24 for the same oil. Oh, yes. And this is not sitting pretty well with me at all. So chicken, chicken, right? Chicken is like a staple item for many of us. Oh, Lord. Chicken used to be $1.99 a pound. Oh, no. Chicken is not $1.99 a pound anymore. Chicken is $4.50 a pound. And I'm telling you, it is causing a lot of anxiety for me. Because the money I used to spend to buy grocery, that money is costing me twice as much. And I'm coming out of the grocery store with a smaller bag. And I know what Caribbean people are doing. because I'm doing it too. We're doing the math in the aisle. Yeah, I stand up in the aisle with my phone. Sometimes my daughter is with me and she's telling me what we are getting. Standing there with the calculator app open, looking at the total and putting things back. Yeah, I had to do that. Somebody told me, LusteJA, I went to the store with a list of 15 items. I came home with 9. And I still spend $120. That's not budgeting. That is surviving, family. And let me not talk about the other thing now. What are tariffs? A lot of people don't know what tariffs is. So let me tell you what tariffs are. In simple, basic terms that everybody can understand. Let me explain what's behind this, because the word tariff is in the news every day, and I want to make sure everybody understands it. Not the politician version, the kitchen version. So tariff is a tax. That's all it is. A tax that the government put on things that come into the country from other places. Just as simple as that the typical 7-year-old, 5-year-old can understand. So, let's say your rice comes from another country. The government says to the company that brings it in, you have to pay us extra for bringing that rice here. Now, that company has to pay more. Say he was paying $150 to bring in 1 container. And now the government says you're going to have to pay a tax. And as a result of that tax, he has to pay an extra $30 or $50. So what does the company do? They charge you more at the store simply because of that tax. The tariff is not paid by the other company or the other country. The tariff is paid by you, the consumer. Let me say that again. The tariff is not paid by the other country. The tariff is paid by the company that brings in that goods. But you, the consumer, is the one who pays for it through the price increase that you encounter when you go shopping. Every time you buy groceries, every time you fill your gas tank, every time you buy clothes for your children, you are paying for that tariff. Okay? That's what happens. Some people say tariffs protect American jobs. That is madness. Some people say they hurt regular families. Of course. I'm not here to pick a side. I'm here to tell you what it's doing to your cart. That's all I care about. What it's doing to your grocery cart. And your cart is getting lighter while the total is getting heavier. Okay? My neighbor said it best. She says the grocery bag is lighter, the recipe is longer, and my pressure is higher. So let that one sink in. Okay? Let that one sink in. The grocery bag is lighter. The recipe or the receipt, no, not the recipe. The receipt is longer. And the pressure is higher. Yeah, I misread that. That's what she's telling me. Okay, let's talk about the barrel conversation now. Because this is a heavy one for a lot of people. And in the diaspora, that is like really a big one. This is where it's going to hurt a lot of us from the Caribbean who send barrel home. For those who don't know, in the Caribbean community, we have to send barrels to our families. For those who still think they have families back home. The big blue barrels are the full of food, clothes, toiletries, school supplies. we pack them here in America and ship them to family back in Jamaica, Haiti, Trinidad, Guyana, Barbados, wherever home is. Africa. It's love in a drum. That's what it is. Every can of sardine, every pack of rice, every tube of toothpaste, every pack of toothbrush. That's a Caribbean person saying, I'm far away, but I haven't forgotten you. But now, everything you put in the barrel costs more. And the shipping cost is more, as I mentioned before, and you're paying double. More to fill the barrel, more to send the barrel. So I'm wondering, is it worth it to pack barrels anymore? Or should we just send the money and let them purchase what they need there? You know, that's a question I'm asking. And I'm hoping that many of you who are silent listeners can text. The number to text is 863-458-6886. That's the text number. We're working on the phone system. Listen, I'm working on it. Okay, but that's the number you can text. Or you could go into the chat room on Caribbean Radio HD4.com and tell me what you think. Is it cheaper for you, less stress, for you to just send the money? You have $300 that you think you could, as a matter of fact, $300 can't pack a barrel anymore. Okay, let me tell you that straight up. You need a good, close to $1,000 to pack a decent barrel. Oh, yes. Yeah, you need about that. I'm thinking that it's cheaper to just send the money. And then you get the phone call from home and the person say on the other end, you only sent 2 bags of flour. Last time was 4. You know, when you send people stuff, they have the tendency to call you back and says, oh, the last time you sent this, why I'm only getting this now? As if you went and picked it up on the side of the street. They don't understand that cost of living is a little bit higher here. And you want to say, do you know what flour costs over here right now? But guess what? You kind of just suck it up and don't say anything. Me, I would say, listen, you do not know what food costs here. Even for me, buying food for myself is very expensive. Okay? So we just swallow it because that's what we do. Somebody wrote me and says on Monday, she said something that stuck with me. They said, I'm living in America and I still can't afford America. Yes. Yeah. I'm living in America and I still can't afford America. I want that to sink in for many of us. Think about it, family, wherever you are. Just really think about it. Whether you're living in Florida, you're living in New York, you're living in Connecticut, you're living in New Jersey, you're living in Atlanta, you're living in Massachusetts, wherever you are, just let that sink in. You're living here, but you still can't afford to live here. That's the truth. And it's time we said it out loud. So people understand that when you make a sacrifice and send them a barrel or you send them some money, they appreciate it. So how the diaspora is surviving. Now, here's the big part I love, because Caribbean people don't just complain. We adapt. We figure it out. We always do. We always figure it out. No matter what we're going through, we try to figure it out somehow. But let me say this to you, family. I want to hear what you're doing to stretch the dollar, because I know this community is creative. I know you have tricks. I know you have grandmother tricks that was taught to you by grandma. And, you know, we learn things that no financial advisor could ever teach us. I'll start. You know what I did last week? I went back to the basics. Yes, I went back to the basics. I don't eat out anymore. Because as a matter of fact, eating out, the food doesn't taste good. No, the food doesn't taste good. That's eating out for me. And I'm talking about good restaurants. The food doesn't taste that great. And they filled it with salt. So I'm not going, so it's best for me to eat at home. And I love my dumplings and I love my yam. And, I'm up here in Lakeland, so I don't see any chicken back. But I'm hoping that I might be able to find some in the supermarket, which I haven't. But I eat chicken and fish. Yes, fish is a luxury. So I'm stretching things because the cost that I'm seeing at the register is crazy. My mother used to call it scratch soup because you make it from whatever you have. You can, take stuff out of the refrigerator and you use that to make yourself some soup. Or you take something that you have for a while and you use it to create whatever. That's Caribbean economics right there. We don't need a financial degree. We need a good pot and some seasoning. And we can make anything creative, family. And, family, the lines are open. No, my phone lines are not open. The chat room is open. And I want to hear from you. Here's my question for the day. What is your Caribbean survival trick for stretching the dollar right now? What are you doing with your that your grandmother would be proud of? Those are the questions for our show today, because we're talking about what really happens right now in the cart. Maybe you're cooking more from scratch. Maybe you're shopping at a discount store. Maybe you're growing your own herbs in the backyard. Maybe you found a cheaper way to send money home. Maybe you started a partner hand. Maybe you started to share things more with others because your trick might save somebody else this week. Just think about it. Somebody might be listening, and whatever you share, because whatever you post in the chat room, I am definitely going to be read it out so that others who are listening can probably use it to help themselves. So send me a voice note, drop it in the chat room, and let's help others. Okay? That's definitely what we're going to do. So right now, I am going to drop some music. It is 2:40, and I am going to drop a Garnet Silk, Lord Watch Over My Shoulders tonight, and Donnie McClurkin, Stand. So let me definitely just go look for my music here. So you guys just have to bear with me while I definitely look for my Donnie McClurkin Stand. Here it is. And I am looking for my Garnet Silk. Lord, watch over my shoulders tonight. That's the spiritual protection I'm giving you guys. So let's roll this up here and give you my Donnie McClurkin. And he says, stand. Standing through hard times, standing through the struggle, whatever it is that you're going through today, I just want you to stand and represent yourself. Yeah, this is Mr. Donnie McClurkin. So here we go, family.
When you've done all you can, and it seems like it's never enough. And what do you say when your friends turn away? You're all alone. Tell me, what do you give when you're giving your all? And Seems like you can't make it through. Well, you just stand when there's nothing left to do. You just stand, watch the Lord see you through. Yes, after you've done all you can, you just stand. Tell me, how do you handle the guilt of your past? Tell me, how do you deal with the shame? And how can you smile while your heart has been broken and filled with pain, Tell me, what do you give? Yes. When you're giving your all, yeah. Seems like you can't make it through. Child, you just stand when there's nothing left to do. You just stand. Watch the Lord see you through. Yes, after you've done all you can, you just stand and be sure you're not entangled in that bondage again. You just stand and be sure God has a purpose. Yes, God has a plan. Tell me, when you've done all you can, and it seems like you can't make it through, child, you just stand. You just stand. Stand. Don't you stand through the storm. Stand through the rain. Through the hurt. Yeah, through the pain. Don't you bow. And don't you bend. Don't give up. No, don't give in. Hold on. Hey, just be strong. God will step in. It won't be long, no. After you've done all you can. After you've done all you can. After you've gone through the hurt. After you've gone through the pain, oh my. After you've gone through the storms, hallelujah. After you've gone through the rain, cried and cried, cried and cried, cried and cried, cried and cried, oh my. After you've done all you can, you just stand. Oh,
Here I come again, Jaja. Before your presence we singing. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from. Father, show us the way to go. You said I must love and feed my enemies, and I'm gonna do it. You said I shouldn't hate or grudge, and I won't, not even for a minute. Let only truth come from my lips. Bless our souls, cause without you we can't make it. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us leave our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, for to show us the way to go. You are the wind beneath my wings. See me through all the things. You lifted me when I was down. Now you have me standing on higher ground. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, for to show us the way to go. How excellent is thy name. Deliver us from sin and shame. Out of the mountain, babe, and settle in. You are ordained strength. Oh, Jah, I'm depending on you. Oh, no other help I know. Oh, Jah, I'm depending on you. Oh, no other help I know. You're the only way. God be deep. With you I wanna stay. Please don't go away, Lord. Lord, watch over shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, for to show us the way to go. You said I must love and feed my enemies, and I'm gonna do it. You said I shouldn't take your grudge, and I won't, not even for a minute. Let only truth come from my lips. Bless our souls, Lord, without you we can't make it. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, for to show us the way to go. You're the wind beneath my wings. See me through all little things. You lifted me when I was down. Now you have me standing on higher ground. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from.
Father, show us the way to go. All right, family. I am back. This is LusteJA, and you are listening live to the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio HD 97.9 HD. For if you are cruising down South Florida, and 103.3 HD3 if you are holding it down up in South Jersey and Philly. So, all right, family, let's pause for a moment, grab a pen, calendar check. Number one, the Radiothon. We are on day 15. Yes, family, day 15. Please. 1 second. 1 second, family. 1 second. 1 second.
I was just a child when I felt the Savior leading. I was drawn to what I could not understand. And for the cause of Christ, I have spent my days believing that what He'd have me be is who I am. As I've come to see the weaker side of me, I realized His grace is what I'll need. When sin demanded justice for my soul, mercy said no, I'm not gonna let you go. I'm not gonna let you slip.
Yes, family, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. So this is our community announcement. Number one is our Radiothon. We are day 15, family, 15 days in, April 1st through the 30th. And here on Caribbean Radio HD, this is your station. It's community owned, community powered, community love. And we need you to continue to support it. Yes. I spent the last 15 minutes telling you how hard it is. But right now, I'm telling you, we need you to support the station. $5, $10, $20. Here's what I'm doing. I'm asking 50 people to donate $40 per month for 12 months. Yes, 50 people, $40 per month for 12 months. We have to pay all of the radio bill for one time for the year. So I'm asking 50 people to donate $40 per month for 12 months towards a radiothon. Yes, I'm asking people to do that. I know it's hard, but this is your radio station. And I want you to pick up the Zelle. Here is the Zelle. It's a business Zelle. The number is 772 882 2809. Or for Cash App, it is $ Garfield Smith 7. It is, I'm going to spell Garfield for you. $ GARFIELD Smith 7. Okay? We're coming up to that commercial break. So I am going to give you the rest as we come back. So here we go with the music. Mercy said no.
I was just a child when I felt the Savior leading. I was drawn to what I could not understand. And for the cause of Christ, I have spent my days believing that what He'd have me be is who I am. As I've come to see the weaker side of me, I realized His grace is what I'll need. When sin demanded justice for my soul, mercy said no, I'm not gonna let you go. I'm not gonna let you slip away. You don't have to be afraid. Mercy said no. Sin will never take control. Life and death stood face to face. Darkness tried to steal my heart away. Thank you, Jesus. Mercy said no. Oh, yeah. For God so loved the world that He sent His Son to save us. From the cross He built a bridge to set us free. Oh, but deep within our hearts there is still a war that rages. It makes His sacrifice so hard to see. As midnight fell on crucifixion day, the light of hope seemed oh so far away. As evil tried to stop redemption's flow, mercy said no. I'm not gonna let you go. I'm not gonna let you slip away. You don't have to be afraid. Mercy said no. Sin will never take control. Life and death stood face to face. Darkness tried to steal my heart away. Thank you, Jesus. Mercy said no. It's through the blood of Jesus, reminding me of one day long ago. Mercy said no, I'm not gonna let you go. I'm not gonna let you slip away. You don't have to be afraid. Mercy said no, sin will never take control. Life and death stood face to face. Darkness tried to steal my heart away. Thank you, Jesus. Mercy said no. Oh, yeah. Mercy said no. Stand up for Jesus. He soldiers of the cross. Lift up his royal banner. It must not suffer loss. From victory unto victory, his army shall lead. Till every foe is vanquished, and Christ is Lord indeed. Stand up for Jesus, standing his strength alone. Arm of flesh will fail you, he will not trust your own. Put on the gospel armor and watching on to prayer, where duty calls all danger, we never wanted there. Stand up for Jesus, children, stand up. Stand up for Jesus, children, stand up. Yes, we are standing on the promises of Christ, my Savior. Standing on the promises. Yes, we are standing on the promises of my Savior. Standing on the promises of God. Stand up for Jesus, children, stand up.
Yes. This is LusteJA, and the Kettle Talk is back. And as I was saying previously, I just want to talk about our community events. And the first one, as I mentioned before, we're talking about our radiothon. And family, it is very important that you all support the radiothon, because Caribbean Radio has a whole big things in the works. What I mean, amazing things in the work. Okay. Number 2, we have our Memorial Gospel Fest. And that is going to be on May 23rd at Royal Palm Beach Cultural Center. And that is 151 Civic Center Way in Royal Palm Beach, Florida. And also, the cost of the tickets for that is going to be $120 for VIP. And I am not sure if there's any ticket left for that. But There is tickets available, I think, limited amount of tickets available for $85 and $65 for standing. Then on the following day, which is the 24th, which is the Saturday, we have the first memorial barbecue and cookout. And there you're going to see all of our DJs. Yes, a variety of DJs. Let me see who I can. Yeah, Scarlet Boy is going to be there. DJ Glenn, DJ Chingy, Super Fridge, Marvin, Mark Dragon, Marvin Rollers, Billy Slaughter, TC Flex. Yes, Super Fridge. Yes, all of those are going to be there. So, guys, you're going to come and get to see your personalities in person. And that is going to be at Great Grace Episcopal Church Hall, and that is 3600 North Australian Avenue, and that is in West Palm Beach, Florida. Good food, good music, good people. Yeah, I'm not sure if there is going to be a lot of good people, but good people. Not everybody's good, but good people. Some are good. And so the Gospel Fest on Friday, where you're going to see Sister Shalane, Tim Godfrey, Jonathan Nelson, Kevin Downswell, the prodigal himself, Sister Bridget Blucher, Second Chance, and let's see who is going to be the new host, because I heard there is a new host hosted by, oh man, Digitalented, I think, and Reverend Saint Hope. Yes, that's what they said. Yeah, that's the update. I'm giving you update, people. Okay, and that's what's going to happen. Gospel Fest on Friday, cookout on Saturday, and the whole weekend is all community love. And please bring grandma out. Don't leave her in the house. Push her in her wheelchair and bring her. There's going to be a lot of nurses in the building. So guess what? You know, there's going to be always somebody to take care of the elderly if you bring them. And listen, at the rate these grocery prices are going, family, the church cookout might be the most affordable meal you'll eat all month. Oh, yes, family. Yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to Mama Joy. Good afternoon, Brother Joy. Brother George, good afternoon. Yes. Yeah, today I'm just having fun. Yes, I'm having a lot of fun. So, as you know, family, you are locked into the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio, 97.9 HD4 if you're cruising, up the waterway in South Florida. And if you're holding it down in South Jersey and Philadelphia, it's 103.3 HD3. And I want to say a big shout out to the tri-state area. Connecticut, I see you. Massachusetts, I heard you. Atlanta, yeah, I see you though. Yes. And listen, while we were on the break, I was reading a few things. And yeah, people, there is a lot going on. A lot. Some of it are so overwhelming that some of us don't know if we're going or if we're coming. Yes, because there is so much turmoil in the world. So much turmoil in the world. This is why we need our community. Yes, we need our community to get us through. And the tips and the tricks that we use to stretch our budget, I want us to share that so people can get an opportunity, to help them and their families. My grandmother, I normally used to, let me say my mom, because my mom is always the person. Grandma is there and not there. My mom used to say, one hand can't clap. And she was right. We get through hard times together, not alone. And let's move over to our community spotlight. Sugar in your tea. Time for a little sugar. Here we go. Today, I want to spotlight the Caribbean grocery store owners. The small ones, the ones on the corner, the ones that smell like home the moment you walk in. Because those store owners, they're going through it just like we are. Their costs went up just like yours. The imports are more expensive. The shipping is more expensive. Everything is expensive. But a lot of them are trying. They're trying to keep prices reasonable because they know their customers. They go to church with us. Their kids play with our kids. So before you complain about the price of oxtail at the Caribbean spot, know that the owner is probably losing sleep over it as well. They don't want to charge you $15 a pound. But let me tell you something. I went into a store close by where we live. And it's a Diaspora store. So they have stuff from all over the different Caribbean countries. And I'm telling you, I took up a little pack of oxtail and it was $25 for that. Yeah, $25 for that little pack of oxtail. And family, I'm telling you the truth. I was stressed. So I no longer buy it. I no longer buy oxtail because I'm getting a little teeny pack and it's costing me twice as much. Okay? And, you know, they have to. And I know that it hurts them to know that they have to charge us so much. So if you have a Caribbean business in your area that's doing right by the community, drop their name in the chat room. Let's show them some love because when times are hard, supporting each other is how we're going to survive. That's really how we're going to survive, family. So right now, I'm going to take, I have Rhythm and Reason coming up, and that is the music commentary. And right now, the music I'm going to play is I have Peter Touch, Equal Rights, that I am looking for right now. Here it is. I'm going to play Peter Touch, Equal Rights. And that song, this first music right here from Peter Touch is for everybody who looked at their bank account this week and said a prayer instead of a curse word. Yeah, this one is for you. Yes, justice, fairness. The people deserve better. This is the one I'm playing for you. So keep it locked where you got it. Don't change that dial. You are listening live to the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio, HD 97.9, HD4, cruising up South Florida Waterway, and 103.3, HD3. If you are holding it down in Philadelphia and South Jersey, keep it locked. Here we go with Peter Touch, Equal Rights.
Everyone is crying out for peace, yes. None is crying out for justice. Everyone is crying out for peace, yes. None is crying out for justice. equal rights and justice. Got to get it, equal rights and justice. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Followers of Jesus, everybody wants to go up to heaven, but none of them want to die. I don't want no peace. I need equal rights and justice. I got to get it, equal rights and justice. I really need it, equal rights and justice. Just give me my share, equal rights and justice. What is due to Caesar? You better give it on to Caesar. Hey, hey, hey. And what belongs to I and I? You better give it up to I. 'Cause I don't want no peace. I need equal rights and justice. I need equal rights and justice. I've got to get it, equal rights and justice. I'm fighting for it, equal rights and justice. Everyone heading for the top, but tell me how far is it from the bottom? Nobody knows, but everybody fighting to reach the top. How far is it from the bottom? I don't want no equal rights and justice. I need equal rights and justice. I've got to get equal rights and justice. I really need it, equal rights and justice. Everyone is talking about crime. Tell me who are the criminals? I said everybody's talking about crime. Tell me who are the criminals? I really don't see them. I don't want no peace. I need equal rights and justice. We got to get equal rights and justice. And there'll be no crime. Equal rights and justice. There'll be no criminals. Equal rights and justice. Everyone is fighting for equal rights and justice. Palestinians fighting for equal rights and justice. Down in Angola, equal rights and justice. Down in Botswana, equal rights and justice. Down in Zimbabwe, equal rights and justice.
Yes, family. Coming up, listen, this track by Peter Touch, Equal Rights and Justice. This song was written in 1977, and it still applies today. When the people can't afford to eat, something is wrong with the system, not with the people. So this next one is for mothers and fathers who are stretching every dollar like it's elastic. You are failing but you are fighting. And there's a big difference. This one is by Marvin Sapp. Never would have made it without you. And this is a gospel testimony of survival. So here we go, family.
There for me, and I can say I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. When I look back over all you brought me through, I can see that you were the one I held on to, and I never would have made it. Oh, I never could have made it. Never could have made it without you. Oh, I would have lost it all. Oh, but now I see how you were there for me. I never would have made it. No, I never would have made it without you. I would have lost my mind a long time ago if it had not been for you. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. Now I'm better. So much better. I've made it through my storm and my test because you were there to carry me through my mess. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm better. Anybody better? I can stand here and tell you I've made it. Anybody out there? You made it. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm better. Much better. I made it. I made it. Never would have made it. Never could have made it. I would have lost my mind. I would have gave up. But you were right there. You were right there. I never would have made it. Oh, I never could have made it without you. Somebody just need to testify to somebody next to him. Tell him, I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. When I look back over what he brought me through, I realize I made it because I had you to hold on to. Now I'm stronger. Now I'm wiser. I'm better. So much better. I made it. Is there anybody in this house other than me that could declare you made it? Tell your neighbor, never would have made it. Never would have made it. Tell them never could have made it. Never could have made it without you. Oh, I wish I had some help here. I wish I had just 2 or 3 people that would just declare it. Never would have made it. Never could have made it. Never could have made it. I just love to encourage myself. Sometimes I just look in the mirror and say, I'm stronger, I'm wise. I am better. So much better. When I look back over what he brought me through, I realize I made it because I had you to hold on to. But I never would have made it. I never could have made it without you. Yeah, 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 Lord. Oh, good God Almighty, never would have made it.
Wow, this one is for Mr. Tariffs Riley, and it's the uplifting, respectful warmth that we need. And this one is for everybody who is still smiling through it all, because Caribbean people don't just survive. We survive with style.
Oh, yes, let me get my words right and then approach you. Woman, I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry. No, I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen. She's a queen. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen. She's a queen. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I need her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind until the night that I seen her rise. My queen, so supreme. I can see it in her eyes, the way she smiles. Hey, yes, I know the king and queen crown, same time. So I'd never leave your side. Just stick with me through the trial times. Oh, and she says she no mind. Alright, I know good man is hard to find. And she can't about that giant line. That's why she has no ties at this time. Yeah, I know many men are trying, but she needs to be more than wine and dine, because she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so divine. Oh, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen, so supreme. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen, so supreme, yeah. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, no, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen.
Yes, family. Yes, I am back. This is LusteJA, and you're listening live to the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio HD. 97.9 HD4 cruising up and down the waterways of South Florida, and 103.3 HD3 if you are in the South Jersey and Philadelphia area. I want you to keep it locked and don't change that dial, because family, this is the section of the program. It is 3:28 p.m. and this is the section of the this show where we call it the Big Brew. This is where we take a deep dive. And I have been talking about prices and tariffs and barrel, but now I want to talk about something that's nobody put on the news. And that is the shame of struggling. Because in Caribbean cultures, we don't talk about being broke. We don't tell people we're behind on the rent. We don't admit the credit cards as max out. We don't say, I can't afford to send money home to the family. We rather skip a meal ourselves than let anyone know we're struggling. We'd rather borrow from a friend and pay it back quietly than ask for help out loud. And I want to say something right now that might make some people uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm big on making people uncomfortable anyway. Struggling is not that you are failing at anything. Let me say it again. Struggling is not failing. You came to this country with nothing. Some of you came with a suitcase and a prayer. Some of you came with less than that. And you built something. You built a life, a family, a career. You bought property. You helped family back home. If the economy is hitting you hard right now, that doesn't erase what you built. It means the ground has slightly shifted. It has slightly shifted, whether it's shifted back, forward, right, or left. It just shifted. And you're adjusting like you always adjust. On Monday, we talk about taking care of yourself, the sandwich generation, your health, your mental peace. We talk about that. Today, I want to add something to that. Take care of your pride too, because pride, the wrong kind of pride, will stop you from asking for help. It will stop you from telling your family back home, I can't send as much this month. It will stop you from hiding. It will stop you from saying to your spouse, we need to sit down and make a plan. The strongest thing you can do now is to be honest with yourself, with your family, with your community. And that is what the show is for. The Kettle is a safe space. You can say, times are hard here, and nobody will judge you because we all are in it together. Good afternoon, Brother Lee Croft Palmer. The question, here is my final question for the Big Brew. And this is one that is very personal. If money was not a problem, if the prices went back to normal tomorrow, what is the first thing you would do? Would you fill a barrel and send it home full to the top? Would you take your kids on a vacation they've been asking about? Would you go see mama? Would you quit the second job and rest? Would you finally go to the doctor? Those are the questions I'm asking you if money was not an option. Whatever your answer is, that is what these prices are really costing you. Not just money. They're costing you your dreams, your time, your peace. And family, this is nothing to be ashamed of. We all go through hard times. We all go through situations that literally cause us to second guess a lot of things. You know? So give yourself that time and space to put it down. Give yourself some peace by dealing with it. Because the more you hold up on the inside, you are making yourself sick. And somebody just said their first thing would be buy the name brand cereal. I'm tired of crispy hexagons. I want real Cheerios. That's what somebody says. And another person joke and says, somebody, I would go to the Caribbean restaurant and order oxtail without asking the price first. Just point at it like a boss. I mean, we all are experiencing some form of economical hardship. Okay? And yes, family, I hear you. And I want you to know something. It's temporary. Hard times come and hard times go. But Caribbean people, we don't go. We stay. We adapt. We grow. African people, we do the same. The Caribbean diaspora, the African diaspora, the Pan-American, the African Americans, we don't go. We stay, we adapt, and we grow. Your mother, your grandmother made a way out of no way. And you're going to do the same. Because it's in your blood. It's in our DNA. Our ancestors make a way. That's the reason why we have opportunities that we have today, because they made a way. So no matter what's going on in the grocery cart, no matter what is happening, we are going to make it. Every one of us. No matter how hard times is in the barbershop. Yes, I'm going to say this. In the barbershop, I mean, barbers, I understand that times are tough and rent probably have increased, but $40, $60 for a haircut? Woo! That's kind of extreme there, family. So you're losing out on the average customer who would pay you $20 for a haircut. It takes the same time. So you lost all those customers, because those customers who used to pay you $20 and you will have 10 of them. You are waiting for somebody to pay you $50 or $40 to sit in your chair. It's the same thing with the hairdressers. I know price of goods went up, but you should have a day for the individuals who can come in and pay their $30 for a wash, like you normally used to do, than the $50 a wash. Yes. And this goes for every business. You have to find a way to stay viable without losing a truckload of your customers, because a lot of people today can't afford to pay $50 for a haircut. A lot of men can't, because their paycheck didn't increase at work, but they're still doing the same job. Some people get laid off from their jobs. Some people have this great job for how many years, making great salary that they could help just about anybody they choose to help. And that paycheck is no longer there because they got laid off. So how can they afford to pay for that $100 hairstyle and $60 hairstyle? So we have to have a day that we said this day is for that, and see the amount of customers trickle in. Use your social media to bring them into the fold. So those are some of the things that we have to do. We have to get creative, because if your customers can pay you $100, you don't want to lose the customer. Maybe they can pay you $60. So you want to make room for those customers as well. Yeah, family, yes, I understand. We have to try to make a way. So let me cool down the kettle right now. It's 3:38. And I am going to play you Gregory Isaac, Night Nurse. And that's a lover's rock to mellow you out. Then I'm going to give you, actually, I'm looking for Jill Scott Golden, and I can't find it. I know I have it in my repertoire, but I can't find it. And I was looking for Lauryn Hill. Everything is everything, but I can't find her either. So I'm going to drop you some Gregory Isaac, Night Nurse. And while that is playing, I'm hoping to find Jill Scott Golden and Lauryn Hill. Everything is everything. So keep it locked where you got it. Don't change that dial. You are listening live to the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio. HD 97.9, HD4 in South Florida, 103.3, HD3 in Philadelphia and South New Jersey. And I want to say big up to the tri-state area. And okay, and Connecticut, I see you. Atlanta, I see you. Jamaica, I see you. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I see you. Trinidad and Tobago, I know you're all listening. So keep it locked where you got it. Don't change the dial. Here we go with Gregory Isaac and Night Nurse.
Tell her try your best just to make it quick. Come and tend to the sick. Cause there must be something she can do. This heart is broken in two. Tell her it's a case of emergency. There's a patient by the name of Gregory. Night nurse, only you alone can quench this your thirst. My night nurse, oh gosh, oh the pain is getting worse. I don't wanna see no doctor. I need attendance from my nurse around the clock. Cause there's no prescription for me. She's the one, the only remedy. Night nurse, only you alone can quench this your thirst. My night nurse, oh the pain is getting worse. I'm hurt by love. I don't wanna see no dog. I need attendance from my nurse around the clock. But there's no prescription for me. She's the one, the only remedy. Night nurse, only you alone can quench this your thirst. My night nurse, oh, the pain is getting worse. I'm hurt by love, and I'm sure no doctor can cure. Night nurse, night nurse. Oh gosh.
If you're up or down, wear a smile or a frown. Everything is still everything. If you're smart or dumb, if you walk or you run, everything is still everything. If you're nice or mean, if you're fat or you're lean, everything is still everything. Wanna live on earth or the moon, ride the stars or the sun, everything is still everything. For if I search, I say, I search, I say, everything has got to go your way. And from the world, it's always turning. Every day something new we're learning. Now if you find out your friend ain't really your friend, everything is still everything. And if your car breaks down in the middle of town, everything is still everything. And if your day starts good and it goes like it should, everything is still everything. No matter if the day goes bad and you feel sad, everything is still everything. For if I search, I say, I search, I say, everything has got to go your way. And from the world is always turning. Every day something new we're learning. Yes. If you're up or down, wear a smile and a frown, everything is still everything. If you're smart or dumb, like to walk or run, everything is still everything. If you find out your friend ain't really your friend, everything is still everything. And if your car breaks down in the middle of town, everything is still everything. For if I search, I say, I search, I say, everything has got to go your way. And from the world is always turning. Every day something new we're learning. Like everything is still everything. Everything is still everything. Everything is still everything. Everything.
Hey, if you know it, sing along. I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, wearing it around my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car, wherever I choose to go, yeah, it will take me far. Living my life, living my life, living my life like it's golden, golden. Living my life, living my life, living
putting it in my song, singing loud and strong, moving all day. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my stroll. I'll be high stepping, y'all, letting the joy unfold. I'm living my life, living my life, living my life like it's golden, golden. Living my life, living my life, living my life like it's golden. Since it's my song and my freedom, I'm going to exercise that freedom and switch it up right now. I'm holding on to my freedom, putting it in my song, singing loud.
Yes, yes, family. We are coming to the last sip right now of the Kettle Talk. This is LusteJA, and you are taking the last sip of that drink from that kettle. Okay? So, family, this is it. So, I thank you for being here. I thank you for the chat room. I thank you for the tips. I thank you for the honesty. Monday, we talk about taking care of your health and your heart. Today, we're talking about your money and your pride. Here's what I want you to carry into the rest of your week. The grocer cart don't lie, but neither does your history. Neither. Let's use that word. Neither does your history. You come from people who survive hurricanes, cross oceans, build lives out of nothing. This economy is nothing compared to what your bloodline has already conquered. You're going to be all right. Say it with me. You are going to be all right. Yes, the struggle is real, but you're going to be all right. Now on Saturday, the Global Veranda, 1 o'clock, we're shifting the energy completely. It's going to be Jamaican Lovers Rock. The song your parents fell in love with, Barry Sanchez, Freddie McGregor, Gregory Isaac, you know, those guys. So if you need some sweetness after this heavy week, Saturday is your medicine. And next Monday, we're back on the Kettle Talk with something different. We're going to talk about so many engaging things for that week. The cost of keeping everything inside, the things Caribbean people never say out loud. You're going to want to be here. So follow us on social media at LusteJA, LusteJA, or Radiothon. This is day 15. The number is 772-882-2809. Every little dollar helps. Every share that you share helps. And I want you to keep the station alive. And coming up is the article Soldier for Christ, Mikey Sterling. And after Mikey Sterling, we have Super Fridge. Then we have Brother Ezekiel from Cayman. Then we have Vibe Boss from 9 to 10. Brother Alan Lewis, yes, from 10 to 11. And then we have Natty Israel to take us into the morning. So family, don't change that dial. You're listening live to Caribbean Radio HD. I'm going to roll you out with some nice music. And I'm telling you, yes, Freddie McGregor, love has found its way. And open the eyes of your heart. And half pint, 1 in a million. So I'm going to lay half pint on you first, and then the rest will take us out. You are listening live to the Kettle Talk. I love you, family. And the conversation pours while the culture steeps. So make that scratch soup this week if you don't have anything. And your mother and your grandmother is smiling. I'll see you on Saturday. Godspeed. This has been the Kettle Talk with LusteJA on Caribbean Radio. Here we go. Half pint, 1 in a million.
1 in a million. She's 1 in a million. Still I've got to hold on strong. Oh yeah, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, Lord, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa, yeah, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, yeah. For in my weakness and in my strong, she is the one I have to call upon. No matter what they say I do, my loving for her will still go true. This girl is a scotcher. Whoa, yeah, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, whoa, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa, Lord, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, yeah. Whenever she do me a romance, to put my whole mind and body in a trance. Whoa, Lord, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa, yeah, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, Lord, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa, Lord, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, yeah, she's 1 in a million. She's 1 in a million. Still I hold her strong. Whoa, Lord, I got to hold on. Whoa, yeah, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, Lord, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa, yeah, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, yeah, it's from my Gilly Dango. Whoa, whoa, that's why I love her so. Whoa, whoa, she's 1 in a million. 1 in a million. This girl is a scotcher. Whoa, yeah, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, yeah, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa, whoa, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, yeah. Whenever she do me a romance, to put my whole mind and body in a trance. Whoa, whoa, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa, whoa, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, yeah. Her love is like a river that always flows, not like the one that comes and goes. Oh no, whoa no, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa yeah, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa yeah, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa, she have me rushing her faster. Whoa, 1 in a million. 1 in a million. I fight tall and strong. Whoa, whoa, hold on strong. Ooh, yeah, this girl is a scotcher. Whoa, Lord, she have me rushing her faster. Oh, Lord, 1 in a million. 1 in a million. I hold on strong. Oh, yeah. Lovers found this way in her hearts today, yeah. Lovers found this way in our hearts today. Oh, well. When your love is beautiful, there's nothing that can go wrong. When two hearts beat together, it's like an everlasting song. It's like an everlasting song. Oh well. The moon shines bright over yonder and makes me feel so fine. I'm so thankful, baby,
that Jah has made you mine. I'm so thankful that Jah has made you mine. 'Cause love has found its way. Oh, baby, in our hearts today. Yeah. Love has found its way in our hearts today. In our hearts today. Oh, baby child. When your love is beautiful, there's nothing that can go wrong. When two hearts beat together, it's like an everlasting song. It's like an everlasting song. Oh, baby, the moon shines right over yonder and makes me feel so fine. I'm so thankful, baby, that Jah has made you mine. I'm so thankful that Jah has made you mine. Oh, well. Oh, baby, please let me stay with you. This love is so hard to resist. Let me feel your love and kindness and all your tenderness. I said all your tenderness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, you make me so very happy. Even a blind man could see that your love can be so beautiful. A love that's meant to be. I said a love that's meant to be. Oh, baby, in our hearts today, yeah. Love has found its way in our hearts today. Oh, child, yeah. Love has found its way. Love has found.
Ain't there something I can give in exchange for everything you give to me? Read my mind, you make me feel just fine. When I think my peace of mind is out of reach, the scales are sometimes unbalanced, and you bear the weight of all that has to be. I hope you see that you can lean on me, and together we can calm the stormy seas. When love's so strong and so unselfishly, and I tell you now that I made a vow, I'm giving you the best that I've got, baby. Yes, I tell you now that I made a vow, I'm giving you the best that I've got, honey. Everybody's got opinions about the way they think our story's gonna end. Some folks feel it's just a superficial thrill. Everybody's gonna have to think again. We've loved so strong and so unselfishly. They don't bother me, so I'm gonna keep on giving you the best that I've got, baby. They don't bother me, said I'm gonna keep on giving
best that I got. Listen, baby, somebody understand you. Somebody give it back to me. I stumbled my whole life long ways on my own. Now I'm home and the weary mind is rested. And I feel as if my home is in your arms. Fears are all gone, I like the sound of your song. And I think I wanna sing it forever. We love is so strong and so unselfishly. And I made a vow, so I tell you now I'm giving you the best that I've got. Listen, baby, I bet everything on my wedding ring. I'm giving it to you, baby.